Most people think motivation is something you either have or you don't. It isn't. It's not a feeling you wait for. Motivation is a system, a biological negotiation happening inside your brain between effort, reward, and prediction. When you feel like giving up, it's not because you're weak. It's because your brain decided this isn't worth the energy. Here is the secret. Your brain doesn't track effort. It tracks progress. It's constantly asking, am I getting closer? If the answer feels like no, dopamine drops. Not because you failed, but because your brain thinks continuing is inefficient. This is why vague goals kill motivation. Your brain can't measure getting better, so it stops investing energy. But the moment progress becomes visible, motivation returns. This is why checking off a small task actually works. Momentum feels addictive because progress isn't just satisfying, it is the literal fuel for your next move. You don't lose motivation, you lose clarity. I don't feel motivated usually means I don't know what to do next. Uncertainty is expensive for the brain. It requires prediction, decision-making, and risk evaluation. It's taxing. So your brain avoids. It's not laziness, it's optimization. It's saving power because the path is too blurry. The clearer the next step, the less resistance. Not the 5-year vision, just the next move. Open the document. Write one sentence. Do one repetition. Clarity reduces friction, and friction is what kills action. 3. Motivation collapses when rewards feel too far away. Your brain is wired for short feedback loops. To your brain, delayed rewards are uncertain rewards. If it's too far, the system stops sending energy. It redirects energy to what feels immediate. Scrolling, snacking, distractions. Not because they're better, but because they're faster. If you want motivation, you have to shorten the loop. Don't just work, track. Don't just try, score it. Turn your effort into something visible and real right now. Even if the real reward comes later, your brain needs proof today that the energy was well spent. 4. You don't need more discipline. You need less resistance. Stop worshiping the struggle. Your brain avoids unnecessary effort by design. That's not a flaw, it's biological efficiency. If starting feels heavy, your brain won't start. So stop forcing intensity. Lower the entry point. Make it so easy it feels almost pointless. 2 minutes. 5 lines. Just remove the barrier. Once you start, something shifts. Your brain updates its prediction. This isn't as hard as I thought. Suddenly, continuing feels easier than stopping. You've hacked the prediction engine. 5. Giving up is a prediction error. It feels like you've hit a limit, but it's usually just a miscalculation. Discomfort distorts everything. It makes what's ahead feel much heavier than it actually is. If you continue just a little longer, you collect new data. And that data often says, this is manageable. Motivation doesn't come before action. It comes after evidence. You have to prove it first. 6. Identity beats motivation every time. Feelings are unstable. Identity is a foundation. If your actions depend on how you feel, your life will always be a roller coaster. But your brain is wired to stay consistent with your identity. It wants to match who you believe you are. I'm trying needs motivation. I don't skip needs alignment. One is energy, the other is belief. And belief is far more stable than energy. It doesn't run out when you're tired. Most people wait for motivation to act. But the system works backwards. Action creates evidence. Evidence changes prediction. Prediction creates motivation. If you want to change the output, change the input. When you feel like quitting, don't wait for a feeling. Make progress visible. Make the next step obvious. Make the start effortless. Prove Prove to your brain that moving forward is still worth the energy. Motivation isn't something you find under a rock. It's something you generate. So stop waiting. Start proving. Your system is waiting for the data. Give it some.